Pick yourself up by your bootstraps. Get some confidence. You got a small frame, fix that shit.
What up, YouTube? I am Dom Knight. This is Knight Talks, and we are back with another Knight relationship advice, alright? You know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel for more content. Trying to get 125 subs by September. Goal with some size. My eyes are on the prize. Help me out, thank you. Alright, so this week, we starting with the female. We're doing something different. I'm doing 2 dating advices, all right? Because those are fun, but all these stories are pretty short. So we're gonna do 4 short stories. Let's jump right into it. Females first, all right. Boyfriend broke up with me because I forgot my bag and he didn't want to go back to my house. So we had reservations at 7 and he picked me up. I was running late because I was getting ready and it was taking extra time, so he was upset by that, and then he picked me up like 10 minutes before our reservation and was kind of upset because we were late, but then I forgot my bag and I had to have it or else dinner was ruined for me. So I told him to turn around so I could get it and he refused. I told him to stop the car and I got out and started walking home. He was driving on the sidewalk next to me, honking and trying to get me in.
You're only hurting yourself here, baby. Come on. You gonna walk home? Would you get back in the car, please? Get back in the car.
Leave me alone!
Fine.
Hey, where are you going?
And I ignored him because he wasn't going to take me home. He eventually gave up and drove off very fast and said he's done. He dropped my stuff off yesterday and I blocked him, so I haven't heard anything since. What should I do now? Alright guys, this girl is fucking dumb. Alright, first things first, time is to be respected. Alright, especially when you got reservations. You knew the reservations were at 7, okay, right? So you should probably do what you got to do to make sure you're ready to get there by 7. You made reservations for a reason. Why would you make reservations to be late to him? That's silly. This guy's ready to go. Okay, I've been there. I dated a girl before and I would literally have to lie to this woman about times to have her be ready on time. That is annoying. You don't respect that person's time. Be on time. Okay, and now you forgot the bag. What the hell is so important in the bag that you need it for 2 hours? Why couldn't you just leave it at home? You're already late. If this bag was so important, you wouldn't have forgotten it. You didn't do the checklist before you leave? Come on now, I know girls do that shit too. Then you want to cause a scene and jump out the car and make a big old deal about it and not get back in. How old are you? Like, what is this? Come on now. If I was this dude, I ain't dealing with that crap either. That is silly, okay? Then he drops the stuff off and you block him. How is he supposed to hit you up if he's blocked? I don't think you're using your head that much. I'm gonna just be honest, and y'all could call me a jerk or whatever. I don't give a. This woman is dumb. She's made every wrong move here. I don't blame the dude for leaving. I'm sure she does this crap all the time and he was just fed up. I guarantee you this is not the first time something like this has happened. This sounds toxic. Hopefully these are young people. I'm sure they are, probably in their early 20s. But girl, what do you do now? Well, first of all, if you want to talk to him, you need to unblock him. But I think you should both cut your losses and you should move on because this sounds terrible. Go ahead on, leave that man be and go about your business. Next story. All right, male story. Girlfriend made me cut off my female friends. I have a group of female friends that I've known for 2+ years now. We hang out regularly, and in my eyes, things were always platonic. When I got into a relationship with my girlfriend, I introduced them right away so there wouldn't be any issues. About 6 months into the relationship, she started being extremely jealous towards them and refused to hang out with us as a group. Recently, she's practically forced me to remove them from social media and made me promise not to speak to them again because they all like me and want to have sex with me. When I asked her how she knew this, she just said, "I can tell." I know every dude's been through this with a girl when she's jealous of some other chick and you're like, how do you know? They just say, I can tell. That's like the default answer. She has her own group of male friends that I've never asked her to stop communicating with, no matter how it made me feel. So I feel like this isn't justified, and I don't know where this is all coming from. I refuse to cut contact with my friends forever. What should I do? Am I just not seeing something? Well, I was with her up until the part where you said she has her own group of male friends she hangs out with regularly. Okay, so I am a big believer in being fair. And if you're gonna be in a relationship with someone, you need to be fair, right? How the hell you gonna have a group of dude friends but he can't have a group of female friends? Now, he brought you around them. You brought her around them. So that's saying something. Because I mean, most dudes, I don't think it's smart to be bringing your main girl around girls you're interested in. I just don't think that's smart if you're gonna do that. So it sounds like these are just your female friends, platonic friends. I mean, female friends can get flirty, right? After you've known a guy or girl for a while, and it don't even feel like that to you. That's just the nature of the relationship, right? But you could say, fine, I'll cut them off, but you got to cut your dudes off and see how she takes that. I don't know. I get where she's possibly coming from, but at the same time, I think you got to be fair. If you're going to ask her to do that, you got to lead by example, right? So if you want him to cut him off, you got to cut yours off. Are you not seeing something? I mean, she's jealous. I mean, she's getting territorial. She sees that other girls show you high amounts of interest, which is good. That's going to make her want to stay around because, like I say all the time, girls like dudes with options. But I don't know. It's still a new relationship, dude. Who do you value more, her or your friends? That's really what this comes down to. Once you figure that out, you'll know the answer to this question. All right, dating advice. 2 stories, okay? One from a female, one from a male. First one, we'll do the female first. Men, what can women do to make you feel safe opening up to them? I, a female, feel like I'm always struggling to get partners to open up to me. They never talk to me about anything really deep, but I want to have these conversations and be supportive for them and let them know they're safe to open up with me. In your experience, what can I as a woman do to make my partners feel safer opening up to me without prying or being annoying? All right, first thing. Men, we keep stuff to ourselves. We keep stuff in. When we really need to let it out, we'll talk to our homeboys. We'll let them know. Or our parents. You know, me, I'll talk to my mom. I'll hit my mom and talk to her about something deep. But it's not always a good idea to tell your woman everything and how you're always feeling. Because there's been plenty of times where this has been used against men, all right? And although, yes, women might like a dude who's a little more sensitive and a little more open.
You're your own person, and if you want to go with our new friends here to get a drink, I won't stand in your way.
Hey, thanks, Al. I didn't know you'd understand.
No, wait! Don't go! Well, I can't handle this kind of rejection. Why don't you want to stay here with me?
You want to know why, Elliot? Because you're just too sensitive. I'm about to go out of my mind here. It's been wonderful, and God knows I love you, but enough is enough.
That also makes him a little bit more vulnerable. And vulnerability can be seen as weakness, and weakness can be preyed on. And unfortunately, it can be preyed on in your relationship. And that goes both ways. That's not just, women to men. That can be men to women too. You see it all the time. But as time goes on in relationships, this man will open up to you more and more as the trust builds. Me, myself, I'm not telling no girl I'm dating everything about me off the rip. No, it's not happening. First of all, you want some mystery there, right? Something to uncover, something to get excited about later. Because when you do finally start opening up to them, they're going to be so excited. I think that when it comes down to relationships, I think honesty is great. You should be honest with your partner all the time. But you don't necessarily need to tell them everything that's going through your head. You need to tell them every emotion of the day. If something happens at work, man, if it's something wild, we'll tell you about it. We ain't gonna tell you every little thing that pissed us off through the day. You know, if somebody made us mad, if it made us mad enough, yeah, we might tell you about it. We're not gonna tell you every little incident. It's boring. But if you want to know that deeper side of your man, just build up the trust with him and it'll come out naturally. All right. Next one, man. This guy is angry. All right. I'm gonna tell you, this guy's angry. Okay. I will never be on the same level as a 6'3" man. Guys with good height are simply in a different league. The way women react to tall men is unreal. It's literally not even worth trying to date when you're below 6'2". It's going to be endless compensating, and in the end, the woman still won't be as attracted as she would to a taller man. A short guy has to be fit, good job, handsome, interesting, just to be equal to an entirely average low-income tall guy. And even then, it's not comparable because the tall guy can simply achieve those things, but the short one cannot. The size difference is ridiculous. I'm like a literal child next to a tall man. It's not just height. Height is just an indicator. It's the size of the hand, broader shoulders, bigger bones. A taller man is simply more massive. Everything on a taller man is bigger and more masculine. I cannot compete, especially since I have thin wrists too. So it's not like just the height is the problem. My entire build is childlike. What's the point of having a relationship when your partner considers you clearly inferior and has just settled for various reasons? Trying to date while being short feels like trying to sell a product to people who don't want that product. You're just trying to convince women when they clearly want something else. Bruh, who hurt your feelings? Man, it is okay. Bruh, you didn't say how tall you were in here. I really wish you did. I know you're not 6'2" though. I'm gonna take a guess you're in the 5'4" to 5'7" range. Or you could be shorter, I don't know. Let me tell you something. I ain't 6'3", all right? I'm about 6 foot. On a good day, I'm about 6 foot tall. I'm not 6'2" though, and I have never ever had any complaints about height. Been with chicks as tall as me, taller than me, super short, all different size ranges, and I don't care. Like a woman could be 6'3". I don't care. She looks good. She looks good. Bruh, I'm wondering if you're a dwarf because you just make it sound so bad. I know dudes 5'4" pulling chicks, 5'6" pulling chicks, no problem. Does height give you an advantage? Absolutely. Absolutely. But you know the girls who are always complaining about height, it's always the girls that's like 5 foot tall. They be 5 foot tall, like you gotta be 6'4" to ride this ride. I'm like, dude, you're a hobbit.
There have been malicious rumors started at this elementary school that my beautiful fiance is a hobbit.
Like, I don't understand it. But bro, go to the gym, eat some food, and build some muscle. Turn them thin wrists into thick wrists. Get you some broad shoulders. Get you some fucking muscles, dude. What are you doing? Like, man, this sounds like someone really bullied you about your height. And if that is the case, I'm sorry, bro. But you're a man, so I'm gonna tell you like a man. Man up. Come on, bro. Work with what you got. You can't change your height. All right, I can't change my skin color, okay? Some people, they got stuff they can't change. A blind man want to see, a deaf person want to hear, all right? You might not be able to dunk on somebody, but you get your confidence right, you get your money right, you'll be able to take some checks from a tall dude. Trust me, bro. Height ain't everything. I mean, you can say, oh, it's easy for you to say. It's not. I see dudes 6'3", 4 all the time, taller than me. I don't want to be that height. I'm good with my height. Be good with yours, bro. It's that simple. You gotta love yourself, because until you love yourself, can't nobody else love you, dog. So that's what I got for you. All right, I am Dom Knight. This is Knight Talks. This has been a couple short little fun stories today. So like the video, subscribe for more content, and I'm gonna throw the socials right there. Make sure you tune in, because I'll be back on Monday with a burning question. Peace.
That's ISO. Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it